Push the red button. Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. I love you guys.
Love you too.
So yeah, today's my birthday, and I am turning 36. I just wanted to do this video because I love these guys. I love the ones closest to me, definitely. My immediate family, for sure. And it's what they're the ones that got me here as to who I am, to help me to go through all the roller coaster with each other, to learn about all the lessons and patterns and behaviors and all these things, and then to be able to work through them together, because it's not always easy. There's a lot of combustion, and there's a lot of highs and lows, and definitely low lows, and then there's the high highs, and we all go through it together. And it's about being able to be comfortable in an understanding place. I do also think participating with one another to be able to be open to be who you are. So I just wanted to share that because these two definitely the last decade plus, yeah, I know, but definitely in those years were a lot of learning to bring us here now. And I also wanted to do it on this couch because I literally spent how many days and hours on this couch learning about the things that I did and going through the stuff to now be able to be here to do this. So I just want to share that and have these two here because they've always told me, and they've always been by my side while going through all of that stuff. So
thank you very much, Nessa, for all that.
My mommy.
Yeah, I'm Cynthia. But that dose of vote. And it's for sure, whether it's your family or your friend, the closest one usually are the harder ones to go through your growing experience with, and yet they are the one that give you the most intense personal growth experiences. We could pretend that it didn't happen and don't talk about it, but the thing is, the more you talk about it, whether it's immediately or even after a while, everybody calms down and letting or taking on the explosion of emotion, you go deeper with each other, the bond. Then you got another layer of understanding and understand where, because we're always constantly growing. We're not the same anymore. Even our bodily cells, it regenerates. So we're not really the same person from year to year. So obviously, our lifestyle change, our taste change, our food choices change if we are growing with our true self.
I want you to understand too, this wasn't something that she's always felt and known either.
No.
This is her changes that she's come into realizing and recognizing as to what it is now.
In the past 20 years, bit by bit, and more so in the last several years, for sure, as I'm becoming more aware. In my previous times, I have a thing I hold on to, say, not knowing what, this is just my gut feeling to do it. Not going deeper to say understanding what, because I didn't have the time, bring a family with business and all that. But in hindsight, looking back, I regret nothing because that was the path you're supposed to go through. Whether it's an earlier discovery, awakening, or later, there is no such thing as too late or too whatever. Your timing is exactly what was designed for you.
Where you're meant to be exactly in the moment to get you to where you're meant to go.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
So learn to appreciate every step.
She became better. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just want to say she got better at communicating this as well. I don't want you to think that where we're all at the moment was always like that. It was lots
we go through times.
Whatever. She never did that. Anyways, okay, yeah, but she was about to say something great. I'm sorry, Mom. I cut off that.
It's all good.
I tend to do that.
But like I said, it's learning to take each other in their worst moment and the best moment, and staying with each other. That's the connection.
That's unconditional love. That is what unconditional love is. It's not the conditional love where you have to do this for me to love you. It has to be like this for me to love you. It's literally be how you are, the rawness in every single way, and I love you no matter. And that's how we grow, and that's how lots happens. Anyways. Thanks.
And even despite where I am now, I'm still growing. I'm learning a lot from the younger.
We're all learning from each other. Definitely all learning. Yeah, we've grown a lot.
And actually, afterwards when you talk about it, it's really fun.
Voice, yes,
after the experience, and you talk about it, actually it's really fun.
Oh, so it's the best.
In reveal,
It's the best.
Yeah.
Like, as much as the stuff sucks sometimes and
Yeah.
you just want it to, you don't understand, it ends up being the best.
Yeah.
It's worth it. I always say it is always worth it.
It's worth it, yeah.
Sometimes it's just hard to see right away.
Oh,
Oh.
definitely hard to see. It's right in your face. But afterwards, when you step back, it's after.
But then that's how
Oh my God,
you also
yeah.
recognize is when you go through that pattern, then you know to always just be in that step back position. It's literally, instead of, like I said, vibrating here, like you're here. And that's very different.
And we do get better.
Always better.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thanks, Chip. He knows how much that means to me.
I want to hear a few words from you.
Okay, this is our relationship. So basically, I was with this guy for over 12 years. Super deep relationship, though, and that's why we're still super close. We're going through things of learning what our new phase is, but we love each other so much. And I mean, look at that, how they get along. Come on. And this is, like, he gets along with everybody that I
That's
love.
my Tweedledum.
Yeah, I'm the dumb one.
Sometimes I wear the dumb hat.
Yeah.
They're the best. And when you see everyone get along, you'll see why we're just this big, happy, blended family. It's amazing. I just learned that term, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mom, he was going to keep talking. That was just his intro.
Well, yeah. These words don't flow as easily for me as they do for you guys. I usually spend like many minutes before I like write a little text like, "Wow, we've changed." Deep thoughts with Jeff. But we have changed. We have changed a lot.
I love that you have a deep thoughts now. You used to say that about me all the time.
Very deep.
That's exactly what the funny joke was. Anyways, keep going. Okay.
We have changed a lot. Like, we are definitely not the same people we were
One thing
12
there,
years ago when we started.
how he picked that up there, he used to not be able to do that. He used to be, that used to give him anxiety, and now look at him. He can just catch up and remember where he was and continue and listening and communicating.
I've grown a lot too.
He's great at it. Okay, continue. Thank you.
But yeah, we have changed a lot, and we are vastly different people than we used to be, and we've definitely improved in so many ways, and yeah.
Cry.
And to thank goodness for that. That's how human grow.
Yeah,
that's
we have to.
That's how we came out, evolved from the caveman stages. If we keep back there, and most people think that, oh, you're going to change me. No, nobody wants to change you. Other people provide you experience. You can choose to stay the same or not.
Good words.
Maintaining your, don't want to use the word stubborn self as you are. You're not allowing yourself the opportunity
To be who you are.
to be better, to fulfill even more.
To be truly who you are, in truth.
Because truly where you are now is not 100%. You could aim more. And you can enjoy life so much more when you understand more and grasp more and expand.
Sorry.
Expand more.
I love what you have to say, but yes.
Well, I was more just thinking of like when you really reflect on what we used to be and what we are now. Like, we used to, end of the day, we would just go upstairs and watch like the stupid shows like Vampire Diaries. It's just like mind-numbing television, and now we're so different than that. Like, I can't even imagine us sitting there and watching 3 hours of.
Yeah, and that's what I also call one extreme to the next. Most experiences, you go one extreme to the next, and then you find your balance. And it's about learning that you don't have to view things in that's bad, that's why I have to do this, this is, like, you don't have to. It really is just choice of experience. But thank you. Continue, Jeff.
Yeah, you've gone through quite a spiritual awakening where you definitely have a lot to express and a lot to get out. So
it hasn't been an easy road. We went through a lot, but his mind, I would say your mind has definitely expanded. More than your mind, though, actually. All of your areas. Your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical.
Physical as well, yeah.
Because it's all affected. It's always affected.
Thank you. Now you're aligning yourself with your body, and you're more connected. And
whenever the people are together in any situation, like even the three of us, it's a choice, unknowingly or knowingly. It's for for relationship, for growth, for own self. The interaction, the chemistry, the good, the bad, whatever, is the elevation of our own self. Really.
yeah, everything can be a lesson if you have that outlook on it. you need to take it as like, oh, that sucked, and I don't hope that ever never happens again. Or you can definitely learn, and if it does happen again, you're more ready to take on the situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys don't even know how happy it makes me to hear him say these words, because these are words like I said to him like when we first ever even started for a long time. And now, like, listening to you, blow my... Well, he's always blown my mind. That's why I was always falling back in love with him, because he was always very impressive to me. The things that he would,
Well, recently he even said that he can help somebody now.
Only people who want to
Be a mentor.
That's lots of big deals, lots of changes. His hands are even changing. We'll talk about it another time. Anyways.
This one.
Anyways, I just wanted to introduce these guys on my birthday, because this birthday, it is a different one for me. I feel like I have finally grounded here as who I am fully, because I have always been a huge giver all my life. Sometimes I was even told too much, and now I'm trying. It took me...
Probably still too much.
I think it forever will
passionate.
be.
I call it passionate.
She's also... I think those are two separate things. Oh, wait.
That looks like juggling. Anyways.
Three separate
Point being, no, don't be. It's great. It's perfect. I want real life. It is real life. Point being, I was gonna say something about this. I don't remember. What were we talking about? I'm just thinking about.
Or be a mentor.
Oh no!
No, then we were
talking
about
it's
you're
one for
too big of a giver.
Oh yeah, thank you very
right.
much. Oh, see, look at this guy.
Passionate.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Being passionate. No, you brought up that I was passionate. What was I talking about?
Well, I think that you were trying to say you're a big giver.
Oh,
and then Cynthia was
trying
saying
to find the balance.
But that's what I
things,
wanted to
and that's why you're a
say.
giver.
Was in truth, he taught me one of my biggest lessons. Actually, it goes this way, because my mom is the biggest giver. Like you actually say it. Yeah. See, like everyone thinks I'm a big giver. This woman.
Well, I think Cynthia's found the balance between like giving, but being fair. Sometimes I feel like Vanessa's giving, you might not be fair to yourself.
Well, I don't like. It's funny because I'm all about fair, but
And you're all about mine.
Oh, I get it from her. Oh, she so said it. I heard she said it.
No, I just have boundaries.
Yeah.
You know, my fair boundaries.
Cynthia, you're the most generous, fair person.
Thank you.
My point being, so he in our soul contract taught me about. But I mean, when you get to know this guy, man, it was worth all the giving, because you are amazing. Thank you, Mom, for allowing to help make everyone amazing. She allowed for the foundation to create all of us to thrive. Like, my friends, this woman, and thank you for bringing amazing... I love all of you guys know that. Point being, so now we're here. And so all of that giving does go somewhere. It just sometimes isn't where you expect it to go in that moment. It actually is more expansive in ways that you don't know and understand. Mm-hmm. So... my point is, I wanted to introduce these guys because they are going to be in and out of these things all the time. Jeff and I developed a relationship where he actually
I thought I could get out more.
is a great bridge for my communication with a lot of people in different worlds, because I'm sometimes what I used to speak, and I hope more and more, but wasn't accepted by many people, and now it's becoming more accepted. But he's a great communicator to be able to help, we could say, bridge my understanding of things through his understanding things to people. But just because he says it doesn't mean that's what I mean. Just remember. And then she's of course taught me so much and is so wise, as you heard, but it was also a journey. So I don't want you to think that everything that we came into, my mom believed when we were growing up. It was definitely something that she did help us to know our higher selves, our souls, and that we have angels in ways because of what she went through. But at the same time, we also knew in ways that there was always a support, but didn't know what it was. And it was about learning how to describe these things. So yeah, just wanted to share with everyone. These are my fucking, core people, my heart. Deep. I love you, Mom.
Keeping our words is easy.
It will probably not be beeped out because I just posted.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll pretend it beeped out.
That. Oh, I love you guys so much.
I also have been very lucky to have these angels in my life. And I have a few more. So,
Thank
yeah.
you.
We
Very
all
grateful.
do.
Yeah.
We all do. It's just everything is how you view it, right? And we're here to help you guys see the expansive ways in which you can. And we're not saying you need to see it in ways we do, but what feels good for you. And this is what it's all about. Coming into what feels good for you. All we are here to share our experiences, and however that makes you feel. Just literally the best lives for you is choosing the things that feel the best to you. And that is how you live your best life.
Yeah, do the things that resonate with you.
I love that you use that word. So we know it's not always easy to choose that, and that's why we're going to be here with you, helping you along to see different ways so that you can allow yourself to grow. We're here to help create that vibe of foundation where you can feel safe to be who you are, because that is, like we said at the beginning, what we need.
Yeah, growing's definitely not easy, but it's worth it.
I would also like
It's
you
a
all
long
to know
path.
it is a long path, but he said it, worth it. But that's why it's worth it, and that's why it's long, because when you get to that, when you get done, we actually are the ones that wish it was longer. It's kind of funny. So we always get what we wish for. In truth, it's just sometimes not how you expected it to be, and that's what we have to let go and release. But we'll talk about all of these things. I was gonna say something, I don't remember. Anyways, I've always loved my birthday. I did want to spend it alone the last couple of years because of what I was going through. But I love everyone for being here for me, because it is one of my most, I feel, supported birthdays I've had in a while, because there was a stage where I felt very alone. And now with everyone being here with me again as who I am now, which is the more solid me, thank you. I feel very loved. I do. So loved. I love everybody.
Little hands.
You have to do that little high five, ladies. Anyways, love to everyone who's not here. I know you guys all wanted to be here for my birthday, but I felt all of your love. I love you so much. I know I'm so loved, and I'm here to share it all with everyone now way more confidently because of the support. Yeah. Thank you both for letting me be here in the way of life that I now have. Anyways, I love you all, and thank you too for this journey that we're about to go through even more.
We're still going through.
Yeah, on a way more expansive journey, way more in-depth and close, and I can't wait for you all to get to know us better, while you get to know yourself better as well, because that is the best part. Self-love, self-worth. So that you may choose the life that is actually the better path for all, because that's how it happens.
And one more thing. Happy birthday.
That's gonna make me cry.
To you.
Happy birthday
to you.
I can't do that.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.